Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday. Welcome to another Pixel Geek live stream. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you for joining me. We made it to another Saturday. Oh, man, these weeks are getting longer and longer, don't you think? But we're here, we're together, we're safe, we're healthy, we're wearing our masks when we're out in public or in a closed room, right? Yes? I am very happy that you're all here. If you're in the live chat room right now, thank you so much. I want to say hello to who's first one in the door. Ayush is back. Brandon, I appreciate you, friend. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are healthy. I hope you're doing well. Um, Pablo is here. Michael is here from Rotterdam. Awesome. And I can't say that name, but Vishkla. Yeah. Hi V. Ole is back. Jake, I just spoke to you. Another new Pixel Geek member. Welcome back. It was great to have you in the pro meeting. Matthias is back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Penny is here. Tozo, that's a new name. Welcome. And if you're just watching the recording, it's totally fine. Don't feel obligated to be here live in the chat room. I want to say thank you to you as well if you're watching the recording. You are awesome. Thank you for being part of this community. David is here. Scott is back. Daniel is back. So many wonderful names, wonderful people in the chat room. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick 1 hour stream because during the days that I have the private meetings with the Pixel Geek members, I do 1 hour. I split the day, split the 2 hours into 1 hour for the members and one for the public stream. So that's what I'm doing. Got to put my graphics back, and this one. Wait, okay, there it is. And speaking of members, there we go. So I didn't update this list yet, but thank you again to all the Pixel Pros, Yasuki, Anto, Mason, Yindrik, Amanda, and all you geeks, Chris, Jeremy, Ash, Art, Dalvin, Christian, Brian, Steven, Kate, Martin, Mackenzie, Luke, and Penny. And also two new ones I didn't enter into this list yet, which I'll do next week, I promise. Jake and Alicia. So Jake is a geek and Alicia is a pro. So thank you all so much. If you want to be part of this list, if you want to support the stream, support the community, and be part of the members only meetings that we have monthly, go to pixelgeek.community and sign up. Wonderful, wonderful group of people out there who live with honesty and empathy. Again, I use those two words a lot. You hear me say it a lot, but that's me. That's my brand. That's what I hope to give to this world, and hopefully you all will pass that on forward. So what are we doing this week on this stream? We are going to recreate an oldie but goodie. So hold on. Oh yeah, morning announcements. Let me wait. I gotta go to my other computer. There we go. Please work. It didn't work. Oh my gosh. I promise. I tested this before the stream, and okay, let me see if I can do this live again. Okay, I'm gonna press plus. I'm going to add a video capture device, and let's add a new one because that's not working. I'll call it please work. It's the capture. It's not working. Oh, I tested it before the stream. I promise. Fail in public. I always suggest that. Failing in public. Oh my god. Did Streamlabs crash? What? Oh, what is going on? Streamlabs crashed. Hold on. Oh, let's try it one more time. I am so sorry, everyone. If I have to do this one more time, add new source. Please, for the love of God. That's what I'm naming my source. Let's see here. Capture. Game capture HD 60. Come on, Elgato. Elgato gods. I don't want to have to. Yep. Okay. I have to switch computers. Yay. That's fine. Hold, please. So, I'm gonna move everything over to the streaming PC and hope nothing else goes wrong. Oh, jeez. Let me go here, and then I'll share my screen. I promise. Okay, let me go geospace. Someone tell a joke. Someone buy time. Please buy time for me. Okay. Okay, now oh, my computer's struggling. No. Okay, quit Slack. It's struggling. I'll quit Cloud app. Ooh, I feel so bad doing this. Feel so bad doing this. Let's see here. What if I stop recording? Okay, now I'm very nervous. Is chat still there? Hello? I don't know what's going on anymore. Is my stream still going? My computer feels like it froze. Gremlin struck. No worries, it's tech. Yeah. Okay, okay, Streamlabs crash. I'll be back. I'll be back. Holy. Oh. I don't know what's going on with life. Okay. BRB. I hope this works. Press no for the button. No. Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Let me go to my Mac, but it's not really because it's not working. Elgato gods. So I'm gonna share my screen and hope that it works. Window capture, and I'm gonna do that one. So okay, yay, you see my stats. Cool. Is there a way to fix it? Okay, okay, okay. Fit the screen. Okay, we're back. Ish. Okay. Hi. I can't see live chat because I have to go here to see the live chat. Quality dropped, fuzzy. Okay, I think we're good though. Okay. All right, so pretend none of that happened and we're gonna just keep going. So, hi, morning announcements. I launched a landing page to introduce my visual development course. Yay! I'm scared. Cause, teaching and trying to convince people that hey, this is worth it. And so imposter syndrome is happening hardcore. But 2 people signed up and 1 person wants to have a chat with me to talk about this. So if you're interested and you want to learn Webflow in a way that isn't a set course, and I'm teaching you live for 20 hours, so it's 4 days a week. 4 days. 4 hours a day for 5 days from February 8th, 8 a.m. Pacific time to 12 p.m. Pacific time. From February 8th to February 20. Oh my god, why isn't this working? February 12th, 2021. Yeah, pixelgeek.community/VDC. Yeah, I promise it'll be better than this stream is going right now. But yeah, I did that, and it's happening. And it's something I've been talking about for a long time in this community, long time in this YouTube channel, but it's here. I hired a marketing team, a copywriter to help me figure all this out. And this is, I told them my story and I looked for a team to help me that was, again, honest and empathetic. And, they like my brand and they're like, yeah, we'll write it in a way that makes sense. And the marketing team came up with this title, Kick Off Your Non-Perfect Journey. And I was like, that's beautiful. As you can tell from this stream, it's not perfect, but nothing is. Nothing is perfect. If anything says it's perfect, they're lying to you. There's no such thing as perfect. All right? Oh, great. I'm not logged into Webflow. I gotta log in again. But in any case, if you're interested, go there and sign up if you want. And if you don't, that's fine too. Cool. So let me put in the chat room right now, and everyone sees my stats. Pixelgeek.com/VDC. That's the short link. But yeah, other than that, this is what we're doing. So a cool guy named JP, he created this wonderful web page. It's a demo. It's not a website. It's not actually being used. As you can see, there's Latin text, filler copy. But if you click on it, stuff happens. It's by JP, this wonderful person. And when I first saw this was back in like 2014, I think this was made. And this was with Interactions 1.0. Currently we're on 2.0, and he created this. And I instantly became a fan of his. I'm like, how did you do it? You're amazing. I want to meet you. And I actually got to meet him when he was employed by Webflow many years later. And now he left Webflow and is doing his own thing. But I want to try to redo this with the limited amount of time I have. So let's get to it. So let me stop recording. Okay, there we go. Let me go to Cam so I can log into my account. There we go. All right. Am I in? There we go. Okay. Y'all can see that. Yes? Yeah. Actually, let me try to get chat on my other computer so I can see you all. Ugh. Why do the things happen? Oops, wrong thing. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Get the live chat going on my right side. I was just telling my neighbors, oh, I got everything set up. I can just press one button, go live, and then, like, I'm gone. Okay, I kind of lied. All right, I have chat here. Pop out. Cool. And also, yeah, if you want to support me and buy a coffee, it's right there. And if you do buy a coffee, then it'll show up on the screen, and I'll be like, thank you. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's recreate Geospace as fast as I can. So this is a very advanced thing. So if you're new to Webflow, welcome. This is kind of the stuff you can do already. So how am I going to... So I'm trying to think. How am I going to do this? I have 3 columns. And so if I click on one, it breaks out. Do I use grid or do I just use flex? This is very interesting now. So I don't know where to go. Already in my head, I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to go for it and do... Oof. wait, it takes up 50% of the space, right? So 50-50. So it goes from 3 columns to 50-50. So I'm scared to do it, but let's just do position absolutes. Yeah? Yeesh. Do I let the computer do it or do I do it? I don't know. Okay, you know what? No. Okay, yeah. I need to do a wrapper. So let's see here. I'm just gonna go for it. So 100 VH means, oops. 100 VH means I'm going to take up the whole the whole screen, and then after that, let's go ahead and let's try flex. Why not? Flex box, so we can just have 3 columns really easily. So I'm gonna call it call for column. This pushes out, so it takes up the whole width unless you copy and paste. Now we have 3 columns. So first column, let's go ahead and let's just call it column 1 for combo class. And I'm going to add a background to it. I've already added 3 images to my assets manager. So we'll start out with this wonderful piece of technology, the Starship, and then this was called 2, and this will be a Falcon 9, which is already old tech. Isn't that crazy? A rocket that autonomously lands itself is old tech. Nutty. And call 3. Wait, what was that? Oh, thank you, whoever that is. Learned a lot from you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the coffee. All right, there we go. And brave men and women right there on top of a rocket that went to the space station, and they're still there. All right, so cool. We have our 3 columns. We have our background images. What else is happening? So when I hover, words come up. So let's put words on each one. So for each column, I'm going to set this to flex bottom and set it to vertical. Let's see here, flex vertical to the right, bottom, because I want, if you can see here, it's to the right, it's hanging on the bottom right. So I'm going to do flex vertical to the right and justify bottom. And now let's go ahead and put another div inside of here. And let's make this go 100% width. And let's add some padding on all sides. I'm holding shift. And he is definitely using some sort of gradient. So let's go ahead and make this black to 0% opacity in the color. This one's going to be black to 100%. Let's drag this like, yeah, something like that. And let's add some more padding on the top so we can get more of a gradient. See what's happening there? Is my yeah, that's what I thought. There. So that's what's happening. I added a gradient. Okay. And then let's put some words in. So let's just put a heading. So we have some big words. Okay, so I noticed that I need to make it white text. So call text. Let's make it white. So I'm just experimenting right now. This is what the stream is. It's just really experimenting and see if I can get something done. Push it to the right. And after that, we have a paragraph. I think he has some sort of tag. Okay, yeah. So let me make a quick tab real quick. So a tag, you can use like a text block. I'm going to call it tag. And tag will have a border radius of 3 so it can round it out. And let's make that display inline so it's not full width. We can go ahead and add some padding to all sides, probably like, I don't know, 4. And then we'll give it a solid color of purple, I guess. Let's add some more padding on the sides. There we go. Make this smaller. Something like that with a line height of 1.3. Yeah. And you know what? I want all of my text not to be Arial. Arial is the old thing. I'm all about that Montserrat life. All right, so all headings, 0 margin on the top. Okay, make it 10. There we go. And let's make this block like less words. Okay, so something like that. Cool? All right, and so let's copy and paste it everywhere. 1, 2, 3. And because I want this to be a different, we'll just call this Starship. Oh, let's make this all capitalized. There we go. Let's make it bold. Semi-bold? Okay, cool. Let's make the letter spacing. There we go. So Starship, and let's change the tag to be like tag 2 so we can use a different color. Okay, cool. Random color. And this one, Falcon Punch. And then this one would be Bravery. Again, would you put yourself on top of a rocket? Experimental rocket? Oh, that is nutty. Cool. All right, so something like that. So, cool. We have it. Make it a symbol. Use symbol overrides. Ah, I don't want to get into that, Bartosz. But welcome, Bartosz, to the stream. And carry on. Carry on by Grave TV. Welcome. Andres is here. Will this be responsive? No, I don't have time to make this responsive. I'm trying to get this done in 28 minutes. Or at least something done in 28 minutes. All right, so we have this. Oh, and Bart, we can't use symbol overrides because you can't override background colors. And you can't override background images because that's CSS, not data. So, and let's see here. We need the hover effect. So if I hover, it does this stuff. Okay? So let me get my camera back on. Boop. And boop. There we go. Hello. All right. So how do we do this? I'm going to hover. And again, this was made with old school interactions. So it's probably much easier now. So let's do this. I'm going to click on column because that's what it's going to have the trigger. I'm going to add a mouse hover element trigger. On hover, start animation, create a new animation, and I'll call it call hover on. We'll take the column text and we'll say move. So we have call text. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, cool. So only children with the class name of call text is going to be affected. And I want to make sure that this is its initial state. When the page first loads, what is this going to look like? Well, first, I don't want it on the page, so I'm going to move it down by 100% of itself. So if I use percentages, there you go. See? So I want 100%. Now I'm going to add another one, and I'm going to do opacity. And go opacity 0. And now I can hold shift, click on the two actions, right click, duplicate, and there we go. So I can just take this move and set it back to 0%, and take this opacity and set it back to 100%. Select both, and we're going to give it an ease out quart. Bam. That easy. Click save. And I'm going to set this to class for all the columns. Done. Bam, bam, bam. So we have the hover on. Now we got to do hover off. Halfway there. Start animation. Duplicate this hover on. And we're going to call it hover out. And we're going to delete that step. And yo, who that? Bartosz. Wish I can grab a coffee with you in San Francisco. Oh, I miss you, buddy. If you don't know who Bartosz is, wonderful, wonderful employee over at Webflow. He's helping to QA and automate the QA of the things that Webflow team produces. wonderful person. Um, Thank you so much, Bartosz. Your support. Uh, yeah, you didn't have to, but thank you. All right, so we're back here. We don't want this to be initial state, so we can set this to easing out court. So we're just doing the opposite. And if you look, the move is back to 100% and the opacity at 0. So we're doing the opposite. Hover on is telling the call text to show up, and the hover off is to make it go away. And so if I preview, that easy, my friends. That easy. Easy is a relative term. I know. I'm sorry. If you're new to Webflow, I really want to show you how to do this stuff. Just go into my YouTube library. You'll find some things about hovers and whatnot. But there you go. There it is. Oh, Sharks is to the left, I noticed. It's not to the right. Man, JP, I'm getting crazy. All right, so how do you do this? I don't know. I feel like using Flexbox, I already messed up. Because, like, how do I make this grow? All right, let's prototype it. So, if I were to prototype this without using interactions, I would say this width, yeah, I can't set a width. I don't think I can set a width either when it comes to interactions. Let's try it. So, like, if I mouse click on first click, we'll say call 1. If I call 1, click 1. Call 1, click 1. So if I click on this, I want the width to be bigger. Yeah, see? I put 900 width pixels and nothing's happening. So I know using Flexbox is not going to work. That. Oof. JP, what did you do? Okay. So back then there was no Flexbox. Back in 2014, there was no such thing as Flexbox. So I'm going to delete this. Ugh. And let's go to columns and we'll say that the height is 100 VH, but the width is 33.333333%. Okay. But I want you to be here. I want okay, so he had to have used position absolute. He had to have used position absolute. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So column 1, actually all of them. So columns, all the columns are going to be position absolute and sticking to the left. Okay? So that's happening. Call 2 though, it's going to go from the left but 33.333333%, and then column 2 is going to be that, and then column 3 will just say this one is going to be auto and this one's going to be 0% because it's sticking to the right. Okay, so if I click this, I want the width to be bigger. Okay. That's what I want. Okay, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. And I want this to be on top of this. Okay, hold on. So if I go like this, that one moves away. Okay. So if I go like this one goes on top. Okay, so that's telling me there's a z-index. So this right here, this column, I want this z-index to be 10. I just want it to be on top of everything else because when I make it bigger, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Let me reset this to 33.3. Good. Let's give it an interaction. I can't believe I'm actually doing it. So when I click on this, I want the size of this to go to 50%. Aha! Where's the spoon? And I'll get to your questions later. Since Colleen couldn't be here, my mod, I'm not. No one is actually taking note of all the questions. So when it comes, please hold your questions for later. Once I'm done with at least some of this, say in about like 7 minutes, I'll start taking questions. All right. So sorry about that, but let's keep going. So this comes 50%. And then what happens? So if I click on this, okay, cool. So it just goes 50%. And we'll use out court. Why? Why did it do that? Oh, what? Okay. Okay, what if I start initial state is 33.3%. Yeah, that's all I want. Okay. So I had to start a step. I have to tell interactions again, hey, by the way, this width is 33.3%. Okay, cool. So save. Let's add another thing. So he had some div under this. So let's go ahead and add another div. I'm going to call this call one content. And it's 50% as well. And it slides out from under it. Okay, let's try it. So position absolute, it's to the left. We give it some padding on all sides. Let's say 42. 42 is a good number. I said 42. There we go. 42 on all sides. It's a background of white. And let's just put a rich text inside of it, just to make it simple. Oh, we need to make sure that the width doesn't go beyond 50%. Okay, cool. All right. So this call click animation, I want to make sure that this one is hidden. So in the initial state, I'm going to move this by negative 100%. It didn't work. Only siblings. Okay, how about all elements? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so that's there, and then when I click, this goes like that, and then I'm gonna duplicate this, and this has a delay of like 0.2. And this is out court as well, and this will move to 50% of itself. Okay, 100% of itself. Okay. How come that one's kind of slow? I feel like they're both out court. All right, let's make this 0.1. Okay, how about like 0.05? There we go. Okay, cool. I think I did it. That feel. Yes. It's like Mr. Burns, like, yeah. I see you, JP. I'll be as good as you one day. Cool. I'm gonna make this clonable. So you guys can just play around and have it. Yeah. Here's a challenge if anyone wants to take it. Make this responsive. I'm interested how you all would make this responsive because I don't know. I mean, I obviously stack it where it's like 3. You know. How about this? Sign up Oh no, then I'm making a contest and then it's very subjective. You know, no prizes, just come back next week. Show me what you can do with this clonable project. I'm interested. All right. Okay, so this content right here, I don't want to see it, so let's go ahead and set to display none. But when I click on this call content right here, I want to do display none. And then when I click on it, it's going to display block so I can see it, and then it shows up. So let's see here. There we go. That's what I want. All right. So, um, instead of doing a back to home, I'm just gonna do a second click. So, I don't think back then did legacy interactions have second click. I think so. I don't know. All right. Give me 4 more minutes on this, and then I'll start taking questions. All right. So, duplicate this one. So let's delete all of these so we can just reset to what we initially had. So this column size will go to 33. This call will be hide and show. This will be hidden after everything, and this one goes to negative 100, and this one should have a delay of like 0.5. No, 0.1. I think I did it right. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know what? I did it. I'll call that done. In this call text, I think the padding should be like in VWs. What just happened? There. Like that. Cool. Because I don't want the text to go full width. How about more? Okay, that's fine. Cool. I'm good. All right, let me try one more column, and if it works, cool. If not, then I'll go into questions anyways. Either way, we've all learned something today. We've learned that being friends in a chat room and watching someone fail at their stream is okay. It's okay. All right, so let's see here. Mouse click. Oh, I have to make another column of content. Copy paste, and let's just call this one duplicate, and this one will be column 2 content. All right. So this interaction on click, start animation, I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to call this column 2 click 1. And okay, cool. Column 2, and let's see here. This, all of these, I'm going to change target to column 2, and I'm just interested what happens. I know it's broken, but I'm just interested. Oof. Okay, I think I know what's up. So, not the hover. Mouse click, there we go. So click. So this content needs to be in a different space. Let's see here. The different move. There we go. So, oh no. This one needs to move. So I'm going to set the move to 0% of itself. And then we're going to move this negative 100% of itself. Yep. And I think we got it. Wait. What's the animation like? It's not supposed to be linear. It's supposed to be quart. Oh, it's behind this. Oh, I need to move this guy. Okay. Wait, the size goes from 33 to 50. Okay, so it's still 50, and then it moves. Maybe it's supposed to go negative 50%. Oh, wait, no, or 63.33333. Or 64? I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, 66.666. There we go. So I need to move it that way. And at the same time, you, Mr. Starship, need to move as well. So let's move you out of the way. Negative 100% of itself. Cool. And out court, because that's my jam. Kinda. I tried. Okay. It's 11:51. I went as far as I could with the limited amount of time, but if anyone wants to take this on this and try to recreate Geospace, yeah, geospace.webflow.io. And we put it in chat. And also make it responsive and we publish it. Let me know. I'd like to see it happen next week. If you have time, if you're like, I want a challenge, Nelson. All right, here you go. Showcase. So yeah, let me showcase real quick. Oh, I need a. Okay, I'll showcase it later. But there's that. Hopefully you saw something that you're like, oh, hey, I learned something new today, because that's the point of these streams. Hopefully you can learn something. I know this isn't a regular type of tutorial stream, but I'm trying to do like the streams will be more experimental, and then like straightforward tutorials, I'm just gonna post it on YouTube, not live. So yeah. All right. Questions. Now time for questions. I'll scroll up and see if there's any questions. And again, I appreciate the coffees. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you all. I mean, I love this community, and I want to give as much as I can to it. So, I mean, thank you all so much. So here we go. Eddie Jones. I got a question about interaction CMS. I'm doing an infinite marquee. Is there any possibility to use a Lottie file on a CMS item list? And if there's any, is it possible to use a hover interaction? Lottie file. You can't put Lottie files inside of CMS. Nope, can't do it. Yeah, that's a. I'm trying to think. Is there any workarounds? There's none. Let's see here. Okay. Whoa, 35 people? Okay. Welcome, 35 people. Will this be responsive? No. Let's see here. Oh, no questions. Okay. Cool. Cool. Anyone have any projects to share? Anyone have... Yeah. Anyone want any help with their projects right now before we end the stream? Or I can just keep jamming out on this project and see how far I can get. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you all. Any possible, if there's any, yeah. You can't do Lottie files inside of CMS. Okay. Well then, let me try to... Oh, can't you add the Lottie file with embed code from the rich text field? Can't... I think you can. Good one, Pablo. I think you can. and you can use dynamic embeds, but I don't. What does the code look like for Lottie files? Let me see here. Is there a Lottie file website? Do I have any Lottie file websites? Webflow Lottie file. Mm-hmm. Is there any showcase? I'm just checking Google right now. Like, is there? Okay, so Flowbase right here. That's cool. So that's a Lottie file. So let's see. What does this code look like? Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. If it was a simple thing, kind of like background videos, where like you can just pull the URL of the video, then yeah, you can totally do this. But look what's happening. Look what's actually happening. It's a bunch of SVGs being played. I doubt you can do this with embed code. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Not gonna happen. Or use as a file attachment. I think Lottie file site from Airbnb gives you an embed option. So if you go to lottiefiles.com, and there is like say space, right? And like let me get this. So here's a Lottie URL, but I doubt Webflow will render it. Oh, use this animation in HTML. Okay, hold on. Wait. We might be getting somewhere. Oh? Okay, wait. Huh. You might be able to do this because Lottie has their own public JavaScript file that it's a Lottie player. So maybe you can upload a Lottie JSON file into Webflow and and then put the URL of each JSON file into your CMS item and then call that using dynamic embed. You know what I mean? So check out lottiefiles.com and you might be able to get this done. All right. Good question. Yeah. Cool. Yo, what's the question? So the question is, Akut, basically, can you put Lottie files inside of a CMS item? And my first thought was no, because you can't upload Lottie files into the CMS. But you can upload Lottie files into Webflow, and then you can copy their URL. You can copy where the URL is for that JSON file after you upload it into Webflow. And using this code that lottiefiles.com gives you, you can probably pull it in. You can probably put it in using dynamic embed. So, yeah, that's interesting. Cool. So, just to give you a little heads up of what's happening next week. Trying something new. Always trying something new. That's my jam. I have two friends from the Webflow community named Denny and Dina. Both of them are really good friends. They went to college together, but now they live in two different states. But they still keep in contact. They're really good friends, and I met both of them at the meetups and at No Code Conference. And I was like, we should do something. Like, I want to get like the gang back, like the OG Webflow meetup organizers. You know, like what can we do? And like they wanted to start a podcast. I'm like, why don't we start a podcast? Yeah, okay, maybe a podcast. And then I was like, you know what? Let's review websites just for fun. Let's see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do next week. I'm going to introduce you to them, two wonderful people, and we're just going to chat about websites that we find and review them. You know, kind of like a film review, but worse, I guess. But we'll try to figure it out. But yeah, that's it for this quick 1 hour stream. Hopefully you saw something and learned something. And if you have suggestions, please post it on the Pixel Geek community chat board. And yes, become a member. It's a small, tight-knit community. I'm all about small but impactful, a small number of people, but impactful, tight-knit type of community. To me, human growth is more better. Human growth is better than vanity metrics or the number of people in a community, because when there's actual real conversations happening that we can all relate to and be safe to share what we really think, I mean, that's a community to me. So if you want to join this community, get help with your Webflow projects from other community members or myself included, pixelgeek.community, check it out, sign up. And if you want to join the course, again, it's pixelgeek.community/VDC. It's happening on February 8th. I'm going to be with you from February 8th to February 12th, 4 hours each day, showing you from zero to completed website. The concepts, that's more important to me. Teaching the concepts. Why click this button? Why do this over this? What does it all mean? Because you can take this concept and bring it to almost any tool in the future, because that's more important than here's how to do this, here's how to do that. But to me, why? So I'll be there to help you live during this course. Check it out. Thank you all so much. Akut, I see some chats. Let's see here. Can you make a custom scroll bar? Ooh, I'll answer that right now. FinSuite custom scroll bar styler. Boom, I'll put this in chat right now. FinSuite created this cool scroll bar styler where you can like basically style your own thing, and then you can generate the CSS and you copy and paste that into your Webflow site. Super cool. FinSuite doing some crazy stuff. You can say it's effing sweet. That's their thing. All right. Let's see here. Ole, can you make a manual modal 100 VW, 100 VH to a collection list item? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. DM me, tweet me, remind me to make that tutorial. I'll make that tutorial for you. Akut, yo, Pixel Geek, by the way, I am soon learning React, and in 1 year, I want to get up a page like Webflow, which supports features like website import and better animation systems. Would you join if you like it? I mean, I'm happy to demo it out and try it. That seems interesting. Make it happen. Build stuff. Don't be afraid. You know, yeah, just do it. Just have fun while you're building, because the process is more important than the goal. And I hope you have fun during the process. Let's play some music. Where are you at? There we go. Okay. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're just watching the recording, I appreciate you too. You don't have to be here live. I just hope that you get something out of these. And this community has grown way beyond what I expected. And yeah, it just geeking out about web design. That's it. That's all I want to do. And you all are supporting me in that journey. I thank you. So I'll see you next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you haven't liked it, subscribed, or whatever to this channel, please do so. Thank you so much to coffee donators and to, again, my community members, community moderators. You all are wonderful. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. And as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.